I'm here with Ilya Grigorik, the founder of AideRSS. Ilya, thanks for taking the time to talk with me.
Thank you.
It's about 8 months since I saw you present at Demo Camp in Toronto for AideRSS, which you did about 2 months after you launched. So
Right.
here I'm sitting here just short of a year since you launched AideRSS, since it was an idea in your mind and something you were doing at home. Tell me a bit about what it's been like to grow from an idea to a company that's venture funded.
Well, first of all, of course, it's been an amazing experience of just waking up in the morning and realizing that you've started with something that was just an idea and something you worked on the weekends, and all of a sudden you have a company working around it. You have 9 people that we have currently all kind of plugging away at the same thing that you really love doing. So that's been an amazing experience to begin with. It all started as a personal project where I started blogging. I wanted to create some analytics engine for myself, kind of defining my own metrics for how do people interact with my content, how has one post performed better over the other. So I started looking at common metrics like how many people have commented on a story or bookmarked a story, and then just started developing kind of my own mechanisms for trying to determine what's the engagement, what I call, of each story. And then over time, I've been doing this for a couple of months, and over time I've also accumulated a lot of RSS feeds in the process. And one evening, basically, it occurred to me that, well, if I'm doing this to track my own performance, why can't I apply the same idea to outside posts or stuff that I'm reading on a daily basis? So that was kind of the inception of the idea of you take the engagement, or you compute this theoretical value of engagement, and based on that you can derive, what is it that people are talking about. So that was kind of the original inception, and from there on it evolved into what we call post rank, which is the algorithm that captures that number, this value of engagement. And since then so it started as a small idea. We went from an idea to an actual website and launched it in July '07. It was an amazing launch. We received lots of attention from the online community. Everybody loved the idea. It was something that everybody needed. We had articles written in Japanese, Korean, Arabic, English. It was really an amazing experience to see all the feedback. And then following up on that, we went out and raised some money to take this idea to the next level, because we realized that this is a big thing. We have to have more people working on it. We have to expand and kind of make it into a product that anybody can use, not just your RSS junkies. So that was kind of the growth of the company to begin with.
Carol, you joined AideRSS about 3 or 4 months ago as the new CEO. What attracted you to AideRSS?
AideRSS struck me as a really interesting space, an emerging space, a great product filling a clear need in the space, and a technical founder who's a genius and who I think really latched onto what is a highly valuable idea. And so as a lover of technology and as a lover of startups, all of those ingredients sort of combined to make me highly attracted to the opportunity here.
Well, post rank is a simple concept that requires, it seems, probably a fairly sophisticated solution. And I've just seen overwhelmingly positive comments since the service debuted last July. So it seems to me that you're on to something solid. And others must have agreed, because I think you received some financing. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Absolutely. Just to your comment about simple things, making things look simple, you're absolutely right. In fact, what's behind the system is highly complex, but people won't use it if it isn't extremely simple. And so the reception to the initial product launch and some of the things that we've done since has been extremely positive. And it was after the initial launch that the company was approached by a number of financial parties, venture capitalists, some individual angels who were very interested in seeing what the company was about and financing. And so the company closed their first round of financing in December, with the view that a second round would be out there at the point at which the company had executed on some early business objectives. And so that's still the objective. We're going to be raising our second round in a few months and have strong interest both from existing parties as well as some new potential parties. So we're quite excited about the possibilities, and those that we have already invested are really excited about the progress the company's made over the last number of months. So all is boding quite well.
When you're talking to money, they of course must see some potential to gain from their investment. Is there a business model?
We have, right now we're working on a number of possibilities. We're looking at what other people are doing in the space. There are some who are focusing on an enterprise type solution and SaaS or license models. There are others who have freemium sorts of services, and it's in the freemium service area with a variety of potential services that's where we're thinking. There are others who are looking at ad networks and things like that. So we're exploring all the possibilities. We've got what we think is our initial foray into a monetization model that hopefully we'll be executing with a view to launching by the end of the calendar year. And so don't really want to say what it is at this point. We're still in the early stages of exploring the idea and seeing what we think is going to stick. But we're quite excited about it. And so look for more on that very soon.
Okay, and I will. Thanks, Carol. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.